How do you feel about the equal employment law? Your president revoked. Yes, thank you. Thank you for revoking that people get jobs based on their skin color. Ain't that what Martin Luther King said? He didn't want to be judged by the content of our character and not the color of our skin? Or how about we be judged by our qualifications? Huh? How about we get the job or we get the position because of our qualifications, not because, oh, hey, we need a black person here. We need an Indian now. We don't, hey, matter of fact, can we get a Hispanic? We don't have any Hispanics working. How about just everybody working are good for the job and is qualified for the job?
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha. I wasn't gonna play that whole shit out. She's a moron. Now, I'm not saying she should have necessarily voted for Kamala Harris, because that would have been a moronic thing to do too. However, the reason that they enacted that was because people like her wasn't getting hired based off of the credentials and the content of the character, which is discriminatory too. Like, you want to hire people based off the content of the character. The fuck does that mean? Because they speak well and they talk nice, that they're a good person? That could be an act. I never got down with that whole shit either. How about if we judge people based off of the fucking actions that they do? I guess that would be character, content of character or whatever the fuck, but yeah, fuck all that. She's stupid. The reason they passed that is because people that don't look like her was not hiring people that look like her based off of their credentials. You can go in there with all the credentials you want, your ass still wasn't getting the job. I would have thought that was obvious, but clearly they're not teaching some shit in the public school system, or she was a moron and got D's and skated and barely graduated. She thinks she's like Brad or Becky or Xiao Young or whatever the fuck. No, you is Tamika. They ain't hiring your stupid ass. That's why the provision was put in place for people. It was so bad that they had to make a fucking law to make these people hire you, because given their own volition, they wasn't gonna hire you. That's how it was in 1965. And I know a lot of people saying, well, black people should have wanted to work for black people. In a city that's in an urban environment, don't work fucking like that. Right? In the city of Atlanta or the city of New York or this whatever metropolitan city you may live in, it ain't like that. Right? Ideally, you might want to work for people that's black like you, but in a metropolis, it don't work like that. For anybody that thinks it does, is fucking retarded. In any state in America, you have urban metropolitan areas that are not homogenized. You got Asian people, however little population, Hispanic people, however little population. You have white people, was pretty much mostly the overwhelming majority, and then you have runner-up black people, which constitutes of the least amount of motherfuckers hiring. I know in Atlanta it's 55% black, and in the city of Atlanta it's probably about 10% black employers. The other 90% don't look like me. So then there's that. So that's why the law was enacted, because when you go up against these people, they're too racist and fucking stupid to hire you based off of your character. Matter of fact, they're judgmental and they're prejudiced, which is why they don't hire your black ass. Once again, I would have thought that was obvious, but common sense in this country, it ain't common. People are fucking morons. They will argue against their own best interests, especially black people. That's why in the last couple of years, I've been staying the fuck to myself. Because in the words of DMX, y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. In any event, if you like this episode, you know what to do, and I'm out.